Hi guys, and today it's time to pick the team to play Watford in our last away game of the season tomorrow, so let's get started. In goal, Anthony Patterson, the race Michael, he pretty much didn't have much to do against Millwall. The goal he conceded, there was nothing really he could do about it, so yeah. Right back, I'll go for Trey Hume, the race Mike. Obviously, he didn't start last week against Millwall because he was ill. He came off the bench in the second half and did okay, I guess. He obviously won our young player of the season in the week. I think he's had a good season and probably one of the best players, but I personally would have given it to Dan Naylor as he's the same age, and he I think has been our second best player outside of Jack Clark this season. But yeah, I would probably see him being our third best, like so. But yeah, he's had a good season and I can't complain. So yeah. First centre back, I'll go for Luke O'Neill in the race, mate, because he didn't do anything wrong defensively. And if I'm in total honesty, I thought he was one of the only ones that was brave against Millwall, who weren't trying to play the safe pass, who was trying to get the ball forward. And that's why at the end of the day, I think we are playing him centre back because he's better on the ball than an actual centre back is. So yeah. Left centre back Dan Ballard, the race Mike, because I thought he had a decent enough game against Millwall. I do think perhaps I did watch the goal, could he have maybe got in front of Watford to maybe avoid that happening, but that's been nitpicking if you get the ring. He could have been sent off if we've been told honestly with the pushing the guy after he fouled him, what was pretty stupid to him. Well, actually got me yellow card, but means if he actually gets booked in the last 2 games, he'll miss the first 3 games the next season, so hopefully that doesn't happen. And I imagine if he does get booked this week, we'll not take the risk on him next week. But yeah, so yeah. Left back, I'll go for Adji Lacey. It was nice to see him get a start against Millwall. I thought he'd done okay as a left centre back, and yeah, we've missed him so much this season. He's one where we absolutely have to get a pre-season into him going into next season, and hopefully he can have a more injury-free season than he has this season. Same with Dennis Serkin. Well, it looks unlikely he'll play before the end of the season, so yeah. First centre mid, Callum Styles, the race mile, because I will give him a start in midfield as he played the last few games at wing-back and I think he's done okay, but this is his preferred position. He prefers playing at number 6, and obviously we got the decision to make him do with Bayern in the summer, and I don't know how you can make that decision without saying him as a as a midfielder, if you get what I mean. Because let's face it, at left back, when Serkin and Lacey are fully fit, he's not getting a game there. You've got Huggins as well, so yeah, if you get what I mean. Let's see what he can do. So yeah, in midfield. So yeah. The next time I go for Peter Ekwa, I thought he was back to his old self against Millwall in a bad way. Was struggled against Millwall, was jumping out a challenge, bottled a challenge in the second half, and what fans got frustrated about, obviously, but yeah, he will obviously play because Dan Naylor. Obviously, it was good to see Corey Evans back against Millwall after a year. I imagine he'll get half an hour this time off the bench before maybe a start next week, before we got me at the decision on what we do with his contract. So yeah. Then on the wing, I would give Pat Roberts the start, the race wise, because I just want to say we can build some confidence with Pat Roberts going into next season. He hasn't had a good season, hasn't scored this season, so yeah, he obviously missed last week because the birth of his son. What was congratulations to him, was great for him, but yeah, I'll give him a start. And next season is probably make or break in terms of his Sunderland career, so yeah. First thing, and then number 10, I will go for Chris Rigg, the race wise, because I thought he was one of the only ones that was brave against Millwall, was the one that was trying to make stuff happen and stuff like that. Obviously, he didn't. It didn't work and got obviously took off, what I thought was a bit stupid. But another thing, give him a chance in his preferred position in midfield. What have we got to lose, if you get what I mean? We're not going up, we're not going down, so yeah. Left wing Jack Clark, the reason why is because I thought against Millwall last week, he didn't have a great game. He did have a lot of the ball, and it almost was like if anything was going to happen, it was going to be through Clark. but you can tell like he isn't fully fit yet. If you get what I mean, what's no surprise he came back perhaps a week or two ahead of schedule. What was fair play to him. He didn't have to in like his situation. He won our Player of the Year, what was well deserved. He's being our best player this season, and it's going to be a shame. When he goes, where would we be without him this season? I would dread to think if you take his goals out of the side. So yeah. And striker Job, I don't get why we started Bradley Dack last week. I still don't get it really. He's a player out of contract who ain't going to get a new contract here, playing out of position with nothing to play for. So what you're learning if you get what I mean, it's just baffling if you get what I mean. Yeah, Job in the striker, but it's out of him or Hemea really. I would go for Job. He didn't have the best game against Millwall, but yeah, so yeah. And on the bench, I will go for Nathan Bishop, Timothy Pembele, Leo Helder, Corey Evans, Ramian Mundell, Abdullah Bar, Adil Auchi, Tommy Watson, and Hemea. So yeah, so this is probably the most pointless game in the league this week. Two sides with nothing to play for, two sides that are stuck in mid-table. So yeah, I'm going to say it'll be a 1-1 draw, although I wouldn't be surprised if Watford won, because it seems as they haven't won since November at home. Wouldn't be surprised if we broke it. So yeah, but I'm going to go 1-1. I'm going to see a Chris Riggle score. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and see ya.